got a funny story for you. And yes, I'm starting to lose my voice. Robin got sick. I've already been on the cold medicine for a few days. I can feel it in my throat. It's not really hurting, but everything kind of feels a little stuffy and everything. So I guess it's my turn, but at least I'm alone, so I'm not getting anybody sick. But I'm going to tell you a funny story because you know what? It's day 10 and I finally cracked open a Red Bull. I was going to crack this open like day 8, I think it was. You guys tell me if this has ever happened to you. I went and bought fuel. It wasn't a Pilot because there was no pilots nearby. It was a, I can't even remember what it was, but it wasn't one of the major ones. You know, Love's and Pilot and Flying J. Well, one of them was another one. But I go and get my fuel and everything, and I go in there to get some cheeseburgers and some junk food and some drinks. And I was low on Red Bull, so I grabbed a couple Red Bulls because they were the cheapest I've seen them in a while. They were 2 for $5 there. I get up to the register to pay for my Red Bull. The lady goes and I put my card in there and she goes, sir, you can't buy the Red Bull. What do you mean I can't buy the Red Bull? She says, yeah, your card is declining the Red Bull. I looked at her, what the hell? What do you mean it's declining the Red Bull? She goes, yeah, it's popped up on my screen. You can't buy Red Bull. I looked at Robin. Robin looked at me. I'm like, is somebody pulling a joke on me? So I wasn't sure if Wave watched my videos, went over there and turned off the Red Bull on my card. Is that even possible? I told her, I said, that's my money. I can buy whatever I want. If you guys ever went into a truck stop to buy something with your Com Data card and it didn't allow you, I mean, it's not like I was buying drugs or beer or cigarettes. I was buying Red Bull. I'm thinking, you know, it's a Com Data card. Who are they to control my money? So I had to throw this out there because I thought it was the weirdest thing ever. I didn't know if it was just, you know, the man above saying, William, you don't need Red Bull today. You made it 9 days. Today I paid cash, so I got my Red Bull. They're on a mission. They're hiring a lot of drivers. They must know something that we don't know, right? So if you're thinking about getting into this, this is the time to do it. All you got to do is call their number, get a hold of the recruiting office, tell them William and Robin from the YouTube channel, The Riverstone Life, told me to give you a call. They'll get you in there. They'll get you signed up. They'll get you ready to rock and roll. If you're another RV transporter guy working for another company, you know where the office is. Pull right in there and walk right in there. Talk to the women. Look at that. I even got that right this time. Maybe when I'm sick, I'm better. Or maybe it's just the Red Bull. Might be the Red Bull. Also, Robin puts the link below. You can click on it and sign it up right there. You can put William Sikora in the referral. If you have another driver that's working there, somebody you want to get that referral, put the referral, you know, put their name in there. I didn't start this channel for these referrals, but it's turned into extra money that helps this channel, lets me put out more videos, lets me make everything a little bit better, a little more time for editing, you know. I'll get more aerial shots, get some really cool footage. It's just been cold and crappy is why I haven't been doing that. I've been freezing. I get out there and it's cold. I just want to get this thing hooked up and get out. All summer long, every time I hook one up, I give you an aerial shot of everything. I will get back on that when the weather's nice. I've kind of laid back on that a little bit. And I've also laid back because I'm putting out so many videos. So everything should be in the description. Robin copies and pastes it through all of our videos. So you should not have a problem out there. And if you get into the Facebook connections, you'll have all these guys to talk to. They can tell you. I'm sure not all of these guys are having the same perspective that I've got, but a lot of the guys I do talk, some of them tell me they've made some mistakes. They didn't take the right load. They should have done this. They're learning. They'll get better at it. The logbooks is a pain in the butt. You know, it's going to take you a while to get that figured out because you're trying to do that, but you're still trying to make smart decisions and make money. Because if you ain't making money, none of that other stuff's going to work anyways. You need to make money and get better at all the other stuff and be safe on the road. Drive safe. Drive a little slower. If you're not sure, pull over, take a break. I don't want anybody to get out there, try to make money or try to follow what I've done on these videos or what other people you've talked to and get themselves in trouble and ruin this whole chance. Take your time, work up to it, and you'll do just great. It's 2025. The loads are going to be there. Wave's going to be the company to be working for. They pay the best per mile because of their insurance rates. Their insurance rates are based on your logs, so you're just going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to log all that stuff. you're going to have to make the best with it. If you don't, they're going to knock you out of the load board. And when that happens, you're going to have to talk to Deetra down there. And if she's in a good mood, she might turn it back on. If not, you're going to be going in there for a class, and you're going to have to get it right. And if you keep doing it up, you might not be there. So it's just one of those things, guys. If you want to get the better money, you got to follow through with the logbooks. I don't like it. I hate it. I wish this job was no logbooks. I would make triple money, but I'm sure other guys would too. I mean, it is what it is. So I try to throw that stuff out there, try to follow through on as much stuff as I can remember in this head, because I do not script anything. This is just me talking to everybody all day, trying to put everything in my head, try to remember everything everybody told me, and try to get it in the video. I get better at it all the time. I'm getting more and more of it in the video, trying to remember all this stuff. Send me an email. If you have questions, send me an email, send me a phone number. I will call you when I have time, and we can connect that way if I can help you. Sometimes people just want to hear your voice and talk to you and ask the questions that I don't probably answer sometimes on here, or I forget. So if you reach out, the riverstonelife@gmail.com, send me your phone number. I'll try to call you. Send me the best time to reach you. And it's kind of hard for me to figure that out because I never know what time zone I'm on. I'm on a different time zone every time I turn around. So, but I will help you out the best I can. But I think if you are thinking of doing this change and you can make the change right now, then do it. You know, if your retirement's coming down the road, then do it down the road then. We have a lot of guys out there that are not retired yet that are already working with Wave because their retirement's coming up in the next few months. But they've got themselves scheduled where they know they can't work for about 30 days. They call into the office reactivates them, then they have some vacation time. They go out there, one of them goes out with his wife, they do a couple trips together, you know, and they make some money. He signed his brother up, he's already making money. He's hardly did any loads himself and he's already making money off his brother. That's really cool. But he's all ready to go. So when his retirement kicks in this summer, he's already set up and he's ready to go out here and do it. You are going to have to, you know, if you don't work in a 90-day time frame, you might have to do the class over. I've been told if you talk to the office, tell them the situation, stay in touch with them, a lot of times they will work around that. But if you can squeeze out some time over the next 3 months before you're going to retire, then maybe you can get on there right now and get into it when it's going to hit hard. In the middle of February is going to be a good time. And for you guys about the load board, our load board is full today. I don't know if it was like 70 or 80 loads, but I've been told by upper management that the load board is just the extra loads that go on there. You know, they have their drivers calling in, telling what they want to go, where they want to do. They know how many drivers are calling in every day, and they're trying to have loads for them and the new recruits and everything. So sometimes they don't put those loads on the load board right away. But when you see a lot of loads on that load board, that means all the drivers out there got their loads. This is the extra that's left over that's put on the load board. Okay? Another thing people keep asking about is dispatching on the weekend. Wave is not in the office. They do not dispatch. That's why Friday is such a big push. Everybody's trying to get their load on Friday because you have till, I think you have till 11 o'clock on Monday to pick it up. Most of us pick it up on Saturday or Sunday, and we want to deliver it on Monday, and then we start heading back so we can get another load, or we can get reloads. Now, reloads, in the areas that I go all the time, I can dispatch a reload on the weekend. But if that board is empty and there's no loads there, it's not going to get loads put back on it until people get into the office on Monday. So you want to pay attention. So I've dispatched a lot of reloads. In the summertime, the load board is packed full of loads. So I'm out there dispatching one right after another, and I stay busy. But no, they do not work on the weekends. It was weird for me too when I first saw that. But you just train yourself to work around those things. You don't always like the way they do things, but if you train yourself to work around it, then it's no big deal at all. So I wanted to throw that out there. I'm sure there's more, and I'm sure there's stuff I forgot. Leave everything down in the comments that you guys can, because it helps a lot of people. The more comments you put out there, the more it helps. You know, if you watch the video from the beginning to the end, If you get tired of listening to William, go get a beer, go, make some food, just let it run until the end because it pushes it out to the people that need it. We're going to end this right here, and we're going to see what else happens on the rest of this trip. I made it. I actually made it last night. Been sleeping in the truck for 10 hours, but waiting for them to open up now. I already went and got fuel, did everything I need to do. So as soon as I drop this, I can get out of here. But yeah, it was a beautiful drive yesterday. No traffic, no headaches, no nothing. And this old thing is here. My duct tape worked perfect. Everything stayed together. I was surprised. I don't know. I think I need to go gambling because my luck lately has been amazing. So I've never been to this place. It's the first time I've not been to a Camping World. Everything I delivered to is Camping World. But we got it. I'm going to get some of the stuff unhooked. Just waiting for these guys to open up. I got about 35 minutes before they open up. But look at that. It's Holiday World. Yeah. Never been to Holiday World. So here, I'll flip the camera on. Let you take a look. Yeah, it's Holiday World. I've hauled a bunch of those, that's for sure. And that's where it's at, right there. And that's what it looks like. Let's bring this bag around. And we're gonna close this video out because now I just gotta work my way to Indiana. Try to make it there so I can do that simulation class and get the truck serviced. I have an appointment made with the new shop, so we're gonna get first-hand experience with that. I'll do a little camera work around there and show you guys the place. That's where we're at, so keep watching, always.